New in the last 5 minutes. In the last 15 minutes, the football world mourns Jimmy Armfield in the last hour. Video. Blackpool and England legend Jimmy Armfield dies aged 82. Jimmy Armfield's ghostwriter recalls a wonderful man who enjoyed it all. Video. Tributes pour in for ex-England captain Jimmy Armfield. In the last 2 hours, my friend Jimmy was like a second father to many. Jimmy Armfield. Remembered in the last 4 hours, he was known as Mr Blackpool. Jimmy Armfield Obituary. A tribute to Jimmy Armfield OBE 1935–2018. Armfield did everything you could want to do in the game. Alan Green. He'll never forget Jimmy Armfield. Jimmy Armfield was a true gentleman, a great of football. In the last 6 hours, Andy Pilley pays tribute to Jimmy Armfield. Charlton pays tribute to Armfield Stags. Boss pays tribute to England legend Armfield Quiet, thoughtful and good. Armfield was the top manager. Eddie Gray remembers Jimmy Armfield. Former Leeds United manager Jimmy Armfield was a proper gentleman. Carl Oyston. Jimmy Armfield is irreplaceable. Jimmy Armfield. Football world mourns Blackpool great Jimmy Armfield, a very English kind of hero. Jimmy Armfield was a generous man who offered advice. Video. Tributes to Jimmy the musician and man of faith chairman. Jimmy's achievements went way beyond football. Former England captain and World Cup winner Armfield dies, aged 82. In the last 8 hours, England World Cup winner Jimmy Armfield dies at 82. Blackpool legend Jimmy Armfield passes away. Bellicon. Armfield served as an example to us all. Armfield a special man, says FA chairman Greg Clark. Sir Geoff Hurst pays tribute to fellow World Cup winner Jimmy Armfield. Sir Bobby's tribute to Jimmy Armfield. He will be missed. Charlie Adam pays tribute to Jimmy Armfield, remembering Jimmy Armfield. Jimmy Armfield was the absolute epitome of a football man. Eddie Gray. Jimmy Armfield should have been European Cup winner. Wanderers pay the respects to gentleman Jim Ormerod. Armfield had knack of lifting your spirits. Earlier today, Blackpool Supporters Trust pays tribute to Jimmy Armfield. Jimmy Armfield, the end of an era. North End join in tributes to legend Armfield. Jimmy Armfield, a national hero, says PFA chief. Blackpool and England star Jimmy Armfield dies aged 82. England soccer great Jimmy Armfield dies. Blackpool legend and World Cup winner Jimmy Armfield dies aged 82. Community pays tribute to Blackpool heroes. Life of public service Jimmy Armfield CBE, September 1935 to January 2018. Blackpool legend Jimmy Armfield dies, aged 82. Video. Tyler pays tribute to Armfield. Boyup game has lost one of its true greats in Armfield football. Jimmy Armfield obituary. Tributes flood in after death of former Leeds United manager Jimmy Armfield. In pictures, Jimmy Armfield. Social media. Tributes to Jimmy Armfield. Tributes paid to ex-England captain Armfield. Former England captain Armfield dies aged 82. Norwich City's unique place in the footballing life of Jimmy Armfield. Blackpool ex-players. Tributes to gentleman Jimmy. Boyup game has lost one of the true greats. Armfield, former England captain and broadcaster, dies at 82. Leeds United legend. Leeds. Tributes to former Whites manager Jimmy Armfield. Douglas. My tribute to Jimmy Armfield. BBC Radio Sports. Jimmy Armfield dies aged 82. Your tributes to Blackpool legend Jimmy Armfield. Ex-Blackpool and England defender Jimmy Armfield dies aged 82. Tributes after national hero Armfield dies aged 82. Jimmy Armfield, former England captain and Blackpool legend, dies aged 82. Former England captain in 1966 World Cup winner Jimmy Armfield dies. Jimmy Armfield dies aged 82. Tributes pour in for humblest of football men Jimmy Armfield. The early days. Gentleman Jim, the Blackpool Rock. England mourns former captain Armfield.